Hey Zen Babes, welcome back. It's Alicia from alicialeadham.com, and in this video I'm going to answer a question that I get all of the time, which is, if I were to start using essential oils in my life, how would I know what oils to use for what? So this is a super common and normal question when you want to start using essential oils and you've never used them before. When you are doing something new that you've never done, it's gonna feel overwhelming, and most of the time we feel like super overwhelmed that we just don't even go for it, we don't even try. So that is why I am here to help you, okay? So I have a lot of tips to help you with kind of calming your concerns about maybe one, if you're thinking about starting with essential oils but not sure if you'll use them, and two, if you already have essential oils, teaching you how you can start to incorporate them and use them. So if you already have some doTERRA essential oils, you guys, I highly encourage you to make it a daily practice to start using them in one easy way. You want to start with one area of your life to slowly integrate it into your life. Do not let them just sit on your shelf and not do anything with them and collect dust. Like, they work when you use them. So make sure that you use them, and I'm going to show you how to. But if you're on the other end of the spectrum and you are considering getting started, then you've come to the right video, my friend. So for those of you who do not know, I actually am a gold with doTERRA, which just means I've helped hundreds and hundreds of people get started with the best quality essential oils in the world and teach them how to use them and create better vitality, wellness, emotional health, energy, all of the things. So I know a thing or two about essential oils and how to use them. I've been using them in my own life for just about 3 years. And so I'm super excited to share with you how you can use them for yourself. So I have two main resources that anyone can use that we use on my team. So once you get an account with doTERRA and join an essential oil team, then the person you sign up with has a bunch of resources for you. They teach you, you can even work with them privately. So anytime anyone signs up with an oil kit through me, then they get a private call with me, and then I help them specifically learn how to use them themselves. But on my team, we have 2 books that I highly recommend everyone to use and just keep on their coffee tables, because this is gonna help you more than anything. So the first book, we call this the Oil Bible, okay? So this is called the Essential Life book. You can grab it with the link in the description box below. But this is considered the Oil Bible. Now, this is what helped me learn how to use oils quite a bit for my physical health in the beginning. And the reason it's so great is because in the beginning, it has any ailment you can think of, okay? And so what you will do throughout the day is, if you're gonna go to like the medicine cabinet, or if you're starting to feel something or anything, you just think, I wonder if there's an essential oil I could use for that instead. And then you go and you look it up, okay? So how it works on the first section is it has the top 5, like, not requested, that's not the right word, the top 5 recommended oils that you can start with, and then it breaks it down between 3 ways that they recommend you use them, either aromatically, so like diffusing or just breathing it in, topically, so wearing it and applying it, or internally. Now, disclaimer, we only recommend to take doTERRA essential oils internally. The quality of the oil matters so much. If you want more information on that, you can check out zenbabetribe.com, but I only recommend taking doTERRA internally. Okay, so that's really helpful, right? And then the next section in here is you can look up any oil its own profile. So if you have some oils, let's say you have a starter kit and you're wondering like exactly how to use them or what they're really great for, you can actually look it up and it'll tell you the top uses for your physical health, and then the best ways to use that as well. Now, in the back section of this book, it even has body system. So if there's a system of your body that you're working on improving with a natural solution, such as essential oils, then you can go through the system and then get some recommendations or information or ideas of how to start using them for that. So let's say hormones, right? Hormones are a huge one that I help people use essential oils with. So you can look up hormones in here, or female health, right? We have one for men's health, muscular health, mood, nervous system, parasites, inflammation, all of the things, So this is a book that I recommend. So you can get like this little small one, or you can get the hardcover book. And my hardcover book stays out on my living room coffee table. It's beautiful, other people can look through it, and it's just a really great resource that's gonna help you so much, okay? So that is one way to learn how to use them. Now, if you are looking for using oils for emotional healing, okay? Now, I'm going to be creating a video in this series on how to use oils to heal emotionally, right? But if you want to learn more about them now, then there's another book that I recommend. I talk about this all the time. It's called Emotions and Essential Oils. You can grab it in the description box below. But in this book, it really gives you an overview of how each specific oil works to heal you emotionally. So what I like to do with this is I find that I'm drawn to certain oils and I will want to use it or diffuse it or, you know, put it on in some way, and then I will go and look at the emotional component and the healing that it is doing. So it's showing me, you know, how it's working for me, and then I start to know like what it is that I need help with or healing with, right? Kind of works vice versa or backwards. Now, the other thing you can do too is if you know that there's an emotion that you want to work on, you can go through the back of this book here, okay? And then look up the negative emotion that you're feeling, and then it will refer an essential oil that's going to counter that negative emotion and help you to feel more positive emotion. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? So this resource is going to help you learn how to use your essential oils massively. These two together. Another trick that I like to do is when I'm using an oil or I learned how to use an oil, I'll look up both the oil in both books. So I'll learn the physical component to it and how it's serving me physically, and then I'll look up the emotional and the mental component, and then that is how that oil is supporting me as a whole person, right? Mind, body, and soul, because I love the whole body and mind and the person approach. We're a whole human being. We're not just like an elbow. So I think that's really important, right? Now, another thing that you can consider or think about is when you enroll with a kit through me, for example, my team gets access to a website that I created. And on this website, I have so many workshops and ebooks and video trainings and mini courses on integrating the oils for a specific thing or a specific topic. So that's another way that I would start using them, or to learn how to use them, is to identify what area of your life you want to start incorporating oils into. So maybe you want to start incorporating oils into your meditation practice. So I have a workshop on meditation and oils, right? That would be one thing that you could start to do. And then you start to look up like which oils in the workbook and the workshop that I have for you that are great for meditation, and then you can start to learn about those oils, and then it'll be easier to integrate, and you're slowly learning, right? Maybe you want to overhaul your cleaning and you want to start green cleaning. I have a whole workbook on how to do that, right? So just start with that and then use the oils you have for cleaning, and I'll teach you how to do it in there. So do you see how you can kind of compartmentalize and decide like which area or which goal you want to focus on first? And then it's not so overwhelming of like, oh my gosh, I have to learn how to use all the oils and all of the things. You just want to start small. Use one or two throughout the day, or one or two in one area of your life. A skin is another huge one I help a lot of people do, is to start to use oils on their skin. I actually have a video, you guys can search it somewhere on this page for oils and skin. I think I'm going to do an updated version on that if you would like it. But that's really helpful as well, okay, is to go through it in that way. So if you want to see all of the information and the workshops that I have available, you can go to zenbabetribe.com and see which ones are all available. But that's really where you want to start, is either seeing the oils you have and then seeing what they're good for, or how to use them, or how they can help you, and then starting to use them topically, aromatically, or internally. Or the opposite, which is, okay, what area of my health do I want to focus on? and which oils do I want to use to support that. And then you can refer to the person who enrolled you. This is why it's important that we have educators, that we have oil educators, because anyone can just go buy an oil off of a shelf, have no idea what they're doing with them, and then say that oils aren't working and if they wasted their money. And the problem is that you just need education. That's why it really is a person-to-person business model, because things like this, right? You're searching on YouTube on how to use essential oils, or you're thinking about like, okay, how do I do this, right? So you need someone to guide you along the way. That's totally how I did it, right? And I think that that's really powerful, and that's why we can create community. And that's why I love this MBA tribe. Our tribe is so fun because we all get to like learn and grow together of like using essential oils and incorporating them into every aspect of our lives, and then teach other people how to do them too, which is just improving the planet and helping everyone live more naturally and getting way healthier in every aspect of themselves. So it's really fun. And if you have any specific questions, you can leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to answer them, but I'll leave the resources that I have for you in the description box, so you can at least grab these books if you already have an account with someone else to learn more about that. And I try to teach a lot of free information and free trainings for you here on this YouTube channel on how to use oils, because I think that they're so powerful. So if you guys got something out of this video, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm posting every day for VLOGMAS. That's 25 videos in December. Wish me luck. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.